Hey, all right, everybody, look, I got another box. Right, okay, so what's inside this box today? Well, it doesn't look like a particularly big box, but it is a wide box. So inside this box is the HITWAY BK35. It's a folding small city sort of bike. So let's get it out of the box, put it all together, then get it back by here, right by here, and we'll have a look at it. Okay, so when you take the bike out of the box, it'll look like this. That's folded in half. You've got a box there and a seat there. So that's what it looks like. So let's put that all together. Okay, so I got the bike by there like that. I've taken all the packaging off and let's have a quick look again. Now, there's another thing in the box here. Looks like some reflectors, nuts and bolts. That is the folding handle, which I believe goes on there. And then you've got a very, very long seat post there, which means it goes quite high. We've got a free pump. And then I think the battery must be in this box here. Let's have a look. Must be a battery and a charger in this box. Let's open the box up. Right, so in this box we have got the manual. We've got a lock and chain. We've got the battery. We've got the charger. And I think that's it. So let's put the battery on, the seat in, and all the little bits for there. And whatever that is, but there, let's put it all on this bike and put it all together. It's not a lot to do, but let's put it all together. I can see the battery goes there, look. Okay then, so here's the HITWAY BK35 all put together. I think I've got the seat in my position. We'll have a little bit of a look at that later on. But let's bring the camera in, have a little peek around and see what it's all about. Okay, so I've got you as close as possible with the camera. We've got 160mm discs in the front and the rear. We've got cable operated brakes in the front and the rear. Then we've got a 16-inch wheel and the tyre is 16 times 2.5 inches. So looking here at the back of the bike, we've got the battery there, which is removable. You can take the battery off. There's a key to take the battery off. It looks like the controller is situated down there. We've got the hub motor in the back there, and we've got plastic. I think these are plastic. They feel like plastic to me. Plastic mudguards in the back and a plastic mudguard in the front. Well, they look like plastic to me, and when I tap them, they sound like plastic. So, and we got folding pedals as well. We've got folding pedals there. And there's the seat. I don't know if you can see that there. If your focus is on it, you can see we've got different heights here. I'll put that to its highest level in a second. But let's have a look what it looks like with me sitting on this bike. Right, okay, so this is what it looks like with me sitting on the bike. I'm 5'10", or 1.78 metres, or 178 centimetres. So I've got the seat. I think the seat is where I'd have it when I'm pedaling. I'll find out when I pedal it later. So if I lean forward like this, I've only got to lean forward a little bit. So it does feel quite comfortable because it's not far to reach for the handlebars. So this is what it looks like with me on the bike. And now I'll put the seat to its highest setting so you can see what it's like. So here's the seat position I had it on, which is, I think, is on number 15. So let's undo the seat there and we'll go to the highest point on here, which is all the way down. It goes down and down and down to number 1, which is it's all the way to there. So let me just put that, close that off there. So you can see, that is tall, isn't it? I don't know if anybody be riding a bike like that. Can I get on the bike? Hooray! So you've got plenty of adjustment in the seat. The seat does go up and down quite a bit. Now there is a little bit of movement on these handlebars. If you're a bit shorter, these go from 1 to 9 as well, or 1 to 10. So that's on the highest setting at the moment. If I take it down there like that, that will be the lowest setting on the handlebars. So that's the lowest setting on the handlebars, and that is the highest setting on the seat. So when you take the bike out of the box, the tyres will only be semi-inflated, and it does say on the side, inflate to 40 PSI max. so no more than 40 psi. So if we look here along the handlebars, we've got the brake over there, we've got a reflector, then we've got the display, then we've got a bell, then we've got the other brake. So in the middle here, I'll hold this button down, the display will come on, buttons light up as I'm doing it, light comes on in the background. So you've got your battery level there, you've got your speed, you've got assist level, and how many miles you've done there. I believe it's already set to miles per hour, but I think, like other bikes, I think if you press plus and minus together, it does go into the settings, so you can change different parameters if it's on kilometers or miles per hour. So that is what it looks like. If I go back to it's gone back to the original settings. It's on level assist 1. I think you've got 0, 1, 2, and 3. Now it has got an integrated light down here in the front by here. So if I press, I think it's the plus button, if I hold the plus button on like that, you should be able to see the front light down there. Let me lift it up a little bit higher there like that. There's the front light. So with that being said, let's get this bike out on the open road and see what it's like. Right, okay then, here we are. I'm out on the HITWAY BK35. So let's go round this roundabout, down the road, and see if I can do a bit of a speed test without the throttle, because there's no thumb throttle, there's just pedal assist. We'll talk about the thumb throttle a little bit later on, and not being on here, and we'll see what it's like going up a hill. So let's do a speed test. Right, okay then, here we go. We'll go round the roundabout, and I'm in pedal assist 3, so let's get round the roundabout. Round here. We're already doing, it says 14 miles per hour already, but we'll see what it's like when we get on this bit of a straight road down by here. Right, so I've only got one gear, so let's go for it. I'm pedaling, there we are. So I'm pedaling, but it does actually cut out at 15.5 miles per hour, so 15.5 is all you're going to get with the assist. And I'm sort of ghost pedaling at the moment now. We're staying at 15.5. It's sort of, you know, my legs are ahead of the game, if you know what I mean. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what I mean. I mean, I wasn't putting any pressure on the pedals. I was just ghost pedaling, and it was keeping me at 15.5 miles per hour. Now, I'm going to go around the corner by here, and just up to the right hand side, when we get up there, there's a big hill. It's about 1.5 miles, the hill is. So we'll see. I'll do it on level assist 3, because that'd be what most people would use it on, going up hills, and we'll see what it's like. So when I let me just pull over in a second and pull off. When I go to pull off, it's like about a 2-second delay before the actual assist comes in, and then it comes in gradually. So it's not a massive kick. It does come in nice and smoothly, which is quite nice. Now, am I going to get puffed out going up this hill? That's the question, isn't it? It's not. Now, this is a small bike, but I've got it in a position where, you know, my legs are pedaling okay. It's not in a, you know, my knees are not coming up to my chest, if you know what I mean. So I've got the seat high enough. I think I've got it on a 13, I think it is, or 4, between 14 and 13, the numbers on the seat post. So this is the, this part is the sort of lower part. I said lower part, not so steep part, I should say. And it gets a little bit steeper further up. But this is still a hill, and at the moment it's quite easy. I'm doing about 12 miles per hour by here at the moment, and I'm putting minimal effort in. There's hardly any effort at all. So far, so good. On this part of the hill, it's okay, it's absolutely fine. And I'll try and show my legs. Look, my knees are not coming right up, if you know what I mean. So I've got the seat in a nice position. So, the tunnel is coming up by here, so we'll try the front light. There's no rear lights, just a front light. So let's get up by here. The tunnel is coming up ahead of me. And when we get past the tunnel, that's when the hill starts getting a little bit steeper. But we'll just have a look by here. We'll put the headlight on, and we'll see what it's like. And it should be alright. So let's have a look. I'll press that plus button down by there, so the headlight should be on now, I think. Yeah, the headlight's on. It's up in the air, look. I don't know if you can see that. It's right up over there. Can I make that go down? So there we go. Is that about right by there? About right by there. Up a tiny bit, I'd say. There we go. That's quite a nice headlight, look. There we go, look at that. That is quite bright. It is a dark day today. The weather's not the best today, so let's get out of this tunnel. Now, it's not very warm today either. We're into autumn now, we're into November. It's November the 2nd today when I'm filming this part. So it's not very warm, it's a bit damp. But here we go, here's the steep part of the hill now. So let's see how we get up to the first part of the hill, up to the cattle grid. So here we go. I am pedalling, look, I got no thumb throttle. So here we go. Now we're on the steeper part of the hill. So let's see what it's like. I'm pedaling, we're at 12 miles per hour. It's fairly easy, it's not difficult at the moment. So I'm finding it quite easy to get up the hill by pedaling. That's not bad, that's not too bad. I'm pleasantly surprised. Yeah, that's okay. I'm still doing 12 miles per hour up a hill. I am putting a little bit of effort in, but it's minimal because we haven't got any gears at the back here. It's only one speed. It's a single speed, so you always worry what's it going to be like on hills, but it's alright, it's not too bad. Now I think this bike is designed more of a city bike, or you chuck in the boot of your car. People have got camper vans, all them sorts of things. So we're almost to the cattle grid, just up here now in front of us, and I've made the first part of the hill successfully. Okay then, so I've made it up to here to the cattle grid. Might as well do the seat squish test, see if it's squishy. So this is the squish test. That is nice and squishy there. That's nice and squishy but there. That is nice and squishy but there. And there's my hand for size reference, look. So there we go. It's not a wide seat, but it is nice and comfortable. So it's not too bad at all. And that's what I got the seat for my position there, look. What number are we on? We're on 14, will just be under there. So I'm on just touching 14. That's for my height, 5'10". Anyway, let's get up the rest of this hill. Let's get up the rest of that hill but there, and we'll do the walk function, and we'll do the brake test, and we'll come down the hill, gravity, see how fast it goes, see what the bike handles like at speed. So let's get up the top of that hill. Right, I'm in, let's turn the light off. Actually I got the headlight on there. Right, so I'm in level assist 3, and we're going to pull off after this car's gone. And we see what it's like pulling off on a hill as well. So here we go, I'm going to pull off on a hill like that. Remember, it's only one gear, and there it goes, the power's kicked in. So let's go, let's get up the hill. Hey, here we go. So it is a 36 volt 10 amp hour battery, so like I said, the range, it is more suited to the city. It's a city bike, I'd say, or pop in the back of your car, you know, to do jobs like anything. Say you're going to take your car for MOT, pop in the back of the car, take the bike to the shops, come back, get your car after the MOT, if you know what I mean. People who've got caravans or camper vans, or just a city bike. All them sort of little trips, I'd say. Now then, oh, there's a car coming. Is he going to stop? He's going to stop, yeah. Thank you. There we are, car actually stopped, which was nice. There's another car behind me though. Is this car going to stop? Okay. 2 cars in a row. There must be a car behind, must be a car coming the other way, surely. Right, okay, so I've stopped by here just before the very top of the hill. Let's see if it's got a walk function. So I'll hold this button down like that, and here we go. It's gone into P. It should say what the miles per hour are in a minute. 1.4, 1.7, 1.9, 2 miles per hour, 2.1, 2.2. Is it good? I think that's about it. 2.3, 2.2, 2.3 miles per hour, which is pretty good. That's not a bad walk function, is it? Does it pull me quite? I can sort of hold it back, look, so it is sort of pushing against me, but it's a nice leisurely walk function. So I'll get to the top of this hill now, turn around, do the old brake test, the unscientific brake test. We have got cable operated brakes, so we'll try them out 160mm on the discs, and then after that we'll go down the hill as fast as I can by gravity and see if the bike, you know, handles or if it goes wibbly wobbly. Right, okay, here we go, brake test down the hill. Oh, we're doing 15 miles an hour. Ready, steady, go. 1, 2, 3, go. Hey, what was that like? What was that like? That wasn't too bad at all, look at that. Here we go, that's the brake test. I don't know if that horse is coming on this way, but let's have a quick look at the old brake test thing there. So let's have a look where we are. If I can get the bike to stay up straight, stay there, bike. Right, we'll go this way, along there, like that. Totally unscientific, but there we are. There's the bike by there, there's me by here. Bike by there, me by here. Let's put my feet straight. That's better, isn't it? Right, there we go, bike there, and that's it. So that's pretty good, it's not too bad at all. Another car coming, it's super busy today. I don't know where all these cars are coming from, honestly. Right, let's put that out the way there. Right, okay, here we go, then we're going to go down the hill. Now, I got a feeling the speedometer, is it going to go above 15.5 miles per hour down a hill, or does it sort of stop at 15.5? And the answer is, it stops at 15.5. Because I'm doing, I don't know what speed I'm doing now. It's fast, it feels like 25 miles per hour, something like that. I can't exactly tell you how fast I'm going. It's handling really, really well. It's nothing wobbling, nothing going funny. It's all going down nice and tidy. It's alright actually at speed, but I can't tell you how fast I'm going. So there we go. Right then, we got the cattle grid coming up by here. So use the cattle grid and we'll go over the cattle grid. Here we go, 1, 2, 3. Way! And over the cattle grid we go. Okay, then we got another bit of a hill by here, so let's get up this little bit of a hill, get the pedal power going, and we should be able to get up this little bit of a hill by here. I say little bit of a hill, it's quite steep by this bit, but it's getting up there quite easy. Now I'm going to go to the right by here, a little bit of off-roading. This bike won't make it up the hill, so I'm going to have to push up the hill by here, because this isn't the type of bike that you can go. Let me just show you when I go around here. If you've seen my videos before, I'll go along here like this, and up here there's a little bit. This is very bumpy and lumpy, dumpy, if you know what I mean. Oh, right, so I don't know if you can see, it's very bumpy, and with small tyres and no suspension, on these bumps it is quite bumpy, I gotta say. So this isn't its natural habitat, if that's the right way to say it. So I'm going to push it up this hill. If I was a bit younger, I'd probably try and ride it, but it's very bumpy. Right, okay, I've made it up to the top of the hill in the HITWAY BK35. I think I'm going to go down that way over there and carry on down that way, almost coming to the end of my test ride and review. So I'll carry on down that way and I'll catch up with you in a minute. Right, okay, I've ended up here on this old dirty muddy track again. Trying not to get too muddy, because I mean I'll have to wash all the wheels off when I get back down to the house. So I think we'll have a look at what the bike is like to fold up now. So I did fold the bike up earlier, so let's have a quick look at what it's like and how easy it is to fold the bike up. Right, okay, then let's have a look at the folding function. We've got a folding front handlebar there at the front. We got this bit in the middle which you undo, and then that lets you fold in the centre. Then we got the folding pedals, and either take the seat out or put it all the way down. So we'll fold the pedals first, like so, like that. Then we'll go over to here. You've got to pull it out, up like that. Pull this out. Then I think you've got to push it across, or that way, I think it is like that. And then that will allow the handlebars to go down. I can't do it at the moment because I got the camera in my hand. So let me put the camera in the mount and then I'll push these handlebars down. Okay, like I said, you push that across like that, that releases it, and you can push that down like so. So there we go, there's the handlebars all nice and compact and tucked away. Then I'm going to undo this thing here. I did do it up tight last time. So you undo this, and I don't know if you can see that. It's sort of opening up, it is. This little bit here is opening up, and it's got to open up enough so you can sort of bend this open. There's this hinge there, so I think that should be enough. That's as far as it goes, it's stopped there. So that means that I can undo this. So let me undo that and I'll show you what it looks like all folded. So there we go, that's what it looks like when it's all folded up. Nice and compact, it does fold up nice and small. Right, okay, I'm going to go down by here. I'm going to get off this muddy road as soon as possible because it's not a very nice day today. Right, I'm going to go to the right by here. The farmer's been sort of messing about by here, isn't he? Look, you can see where he's messed up the grass. Right, so down here, I don't know what this bike is going to be like on the muddy grass, but we'll soon find out now when we get down here. Oh, going right through my brain now as then. I don't know if you can see down there in the distance, they got some diggers down by there, and the tracks they made by there, the tracks I just came through by there, they were all jutted like that. Oh, it shook my brain. They leave some nasty tracks, them diggers there. I don't know what they've been doing. I don't know why they've been digging around by here for. But anyway, let's carry on down that way. Right, okay, there we go then. That's my review of the HITWAY BK35 folding bike. Now, if you did like this video, don't forget to give it a like, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. Ahoy!